There are some people who aren't really into Animal Crossing. Sure, they know what it is and respect people who like it, but for them, about their extent of Animal Crossing is playing as Villager and Isabelle in Smash and maybe playing Pocket Camp on the phone for a few minutes. Yeah, that free one that no one really liked. But then, there are people that just love Animal Crossing, and I mean love it. They're the kind of people that love this game more than their own firstborn son. And I think I might be crossing into that territory. Not that I have a son. But I do have this game and an opinion on it. So today, I'm going to talk about this game and my feelings about it. I'm going to talk about the ups of the game and the downs and the diagonals. Wait, what would a diagonal even mean? Nah, it doesn't matter. Let's just start the video. So, Animal Crossing New Horizons is, a good game. There. But in all seriousness, how do you start a review for a game like this? Well, I guess I'll just start by saying that I got this game a lot later than most other people did. That's because when the game came out, I wasn't really interested. Remember those people I mentioned at the beginning of the video that aren't too big on Animal Crossing? Back then, that was me, except I hadn't even played Animal Crossing iSocket Camp or whatever it was called, and Isabelle and Villager and Smash was all I knew. But then, I started looking at reviews of the game, and more videos about it, and then I was starting to get convinced. I got more and more excited to play the game, until eventually I got to the point where I wanted so bad that if I didn't play the game in a week, I swear, I was going to go absolutely insane. But then I got the game and all was good. Anyway, then I finally got going with the game. I booted it up and... Right off the bat, you can already tell this is going to be a good game. First of all, the visuals are nice. Everything has a nice little polish to it and it's extremely pleasing to the eyes. Second, the title screen music is great. It captures the island vibes they were going for well. Then, I finally got to the gameplay. After a little bit of setting things up with Timmy and Tommy Nook, I got started playing the game. I started out by picking out where to set up my tent. I know some people take till the end of time to figure out where to set theirs up, but I kinda just sort of put mine anywhere and, luckily it turns out I picked a good place. Then after helping out my fellow neighbors on the island picking out spots for them, I went back to Tom Nook. He had me collect some firewood and some food for a snack. At this moment was when I realized just how relaxing this game really is. It makes me feel like it's summer, even though summer isn't until quarantine ends. That is, if quarantine does ever end! But yeah, if you had a stressful day and just want to wind down, then Animal Crossing is the game for you. That's because when you play it, it doesn't feel like you're playing a video game. It feels like you're going around and exploring nature on a warm summer evening with just a small chilly little breeze. The crickets are loud, but not too loud, and you're hanging out with your best friends. All of you brought was a flashlight and your own sense of adventure. Okay, that got pretty cheesy. So yeah, basically, I'm just trying to say that if you want to relax, play Animal Crossing. Those aren't even the reasons I'm addicted to this game. Part of the reason is probably because I like survival type games. A few examples being Minecraft, Stardew Valley, and Terraria. Actually, I don't really like Terraria that much. But you get what I mean. I guess it's just satisfying to gather up your resources and use them to build mind-blowing things, and the sky's the limit. And trust me, I've seen some people do some pretty crazy things. People have recreated entire Office episodes, hosted graduations, and a lot more. This Watch Mojo video sums up a lot of big projects in Animal Crossing people have done, and most of them are pretty mind-blowing. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you're interested. And honestly, that's all I really have to say about the game. Well, all I have to say about the game that's good. Now, it might sound like I'm saying that because I hate this game, and to that I say, did you not hear the whole segment at the beginning of this video how I think I'm getting addicted to this game? I'm just saying that I do have some problems with it, like any other game. My first one is how many little things make my playing experience slower. It just seems like if I ever want to do anything, there's always something that slows me down. You probably don't know what I mean, so I'll list off a few examples. First of all, every single time you craft, it asks, do you want to use the crafting bench? Of course I did. If I didn't, then I wouldn't have intentionally walked up to it and clicked on it. And there's no way to craft more than one of something. If you want a whole bunch of something, you have to go and craft each one individually. And there's no way to quickly craft like 3 at a time. And did I mention that crafting just one thing takes forever? You have to go into the table, click on the thing you want, click yes when it asks if you're sure you want to craft this, go through the entire crafting animation, and then click done or keep crafting when you're done. It would literally be easier for Nintendo to make it so that when you click on it, you just automatically get to it with no crafting animation at all. Also, if you want to go to another island, it's hidden under a mountain of dialogue with Orville. You first have to go up to him, then ask him if you want to fly, then he connects to the internet, and there's just way too talking in between all of the important options. And don't get me started on the loading time. For a game made in 2020 by Nintendo, you would think it would be much shorter. But no, we have to wait way too long in between things, which is so annoying. And what do we have to look at as it loads? Just this tiny little picture in the corner of the screen. They didn't even bother to add any loading tips or anything. You know, even those ones that are so stupid and are like, hitting enemies does more damage than not hitting them. Like, anything will work. Another problem is that I have to admit, the multiplayer is pretty bad. No, not the online multiplayer, that's pretty good. I mean the couch co-op multiplayer. Being first player is fine. You can basically do all the things you normally can, and the camera will follow you around wherever you go. But what I'm talking about is being the second player. Literally all you can do is follow the first player around and collect things. Anything you get is put into this one box in the Nook tent. Why couldn't they have just added normal multiplayer? Would it really have been that hard? But honestly, if you think I don't like this game, that could not be farther from the truth, because it's actually one of my favorite games of all time. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it a 98 out of 100. Seriously, it's that great. If you haven't played Animal Crossing, buy New Horizons. If you don't have a Switch, get New Leaf. Don't got a 3DS, get Animal Crossing on the Wii U. I mean Wii. I meant to say Wii, not Wii U. If you don't have any other Nintendo consoles, then just get Pocket Camp for crying out loud.